My name is Jenny Kabemba, and I am from the Democratic Republic of Congo. Life in Congo before I even had to flee was just good. It's one of the most friendly places and a community of togetherness. But then later on, when misunderstanding and tribalism started, it just became a different place and an unsafe environment for kids to grow up in. I can't really explain well what happened, but I do remember people attacking us, other people in my family who died, and that's just made us run away because it wasn't safe. When I left the Congo, I was about 13 years old. I lived in Namibia, the refugee camp, for 7 years. It is a long time. When we got to Namibia, we didn't really know what the refugee camp is all about. It was an interesting life, I would say. There were good things and bad things. And one thing that I really appreciate was just the fact that we refugees had the chance of having a quality education. I came in from a French-speaking country in school and then transitioning into English. So that became different on how can I navigate that and learn as quickly as possible so that I can study and do well in school. There were so many things as well that were bad. As good as the education came, it's you are getting food at the end of the month. So in between, what do you do with that? You see people doing things that they shouldn't do, maybe trying to get a boyfriend in the family who's married already so that they can just feed their family. And I first-handedly saw that in many of my friends, and that's probably why my mom was very strict on us and just like knowing who to play with and who to be with and what family to visit or not, because it just impacted kids growing up with getting pregnant at a young age and just not a stable life. I didn't know what exactly life was going to look like until they started calling that if you're interested in going to the US, this is what you should do. Or to be honest, I didn't want to come to the United States.
I'm just joking.
Just me saying that. Okay. I didn't want to come to the United States because you hear all these things and racial issues and stuff like that, and also just having a background of coming from a place where with tribalism conflict going on, you wouldn't want to come to a place where there's again racial issues going on, because it's like, okay, I came here for safety, now this is what's happening. When I came here in the US, I think I had a meltdown for me, because I had all these hopes and dreams that I keep talking about. I think I was 19 years old, and coming here and then you're told, no, you can't go to school because your age is already high. And for me, it's like, oh my gosh, so all my dreams are just like shattered. Like, first few months was a little hard, I guess, culture shock. I was scared because I'm new to the country. I don't know what I'm getting myself into, but now I cannot complain that I came here, because I think all my dreams that I've had since growing up, I've accomplished pretty much. I've always just been that resilient girl, thinking that there's always going to be a way. There is a way, there should be a way for me to get what I want. And I got my high school diploma from Job Corps in 6 months. When I got out, I decided to enroll myself in college. So I went to Ubanzi Community College, where I completed my 2-year degree, associate degree. Then I decided to apply to DePaul University. My parents and my family are very proud of what I've accomplished in, I guess, a short period of time of being in the US, and how fast and quickly I went through and got through it. And that just inspires them to as well pursue their goals in whatever they want to do. My mom, she has always been that determined lady who also wants to pursue a dream. She has always been, that inspiring person in my life, and someone that I look up to. and she is actually the reason why I went to DePaul, because she actually, instead of me taking loans, she decided that she was going to help me pay half of it. Women here have more opportunity, slash maybe education, maybe equality, and all those things, and versus, being a woman in Congo. Women have come from really, really far. Women in the past have paved the way for the new generation to get the opportunities that those women who were once in their step couldn't get it. I think it's a celebration that everyone should feel proud and accomplished that, other people are able to get those opportunities. So I just started a new job as a digital integrated marketing administrator at 3M. My dreams for the future is helping people that can't help themselves. I've always carried that with me growing up. My long-term goals is to work for the United Nations, hopefully, and my long-term goal after this is to go to law school. If I went back in the refugee camp and I met an 11-year-old girl, I would say focus on school and build those skills. Have the mindset that whatever you're going through right now doesn't determine where your future is going to be. And just believe in yourself. I think what people can do to help immigrants that are coming in is just to welcome them and for them to feel like they're loved. You volunteering makes a difference not only in people's lives but also in your own life.